I am here with you guys. Sorry I'm a little late. We are going to do my Wholeheartedly cardio weight workout. It is really fun. It's one of my favorite workouts. Let's go ahead and jog it out while I share this workout. I'm happy to see you guys. What's really important during this workout is that, as always, you keep your core tight. And what does that mean? It means that this part of your body, part of your abs, your back, and your butt, which makes up your core, has to be really, really, really tight. And that's how you prevent injury. So just keep stretching while I save this. I don't know why it's taking such a long time. Okay. Reach up. Lean to one side and then to the other. Oh, feels so good. If you did legs with me yesterday, you might be a little sore. You might be a little mad at me. It's okay. It's all going to be fine. But we're going to work it out. So sweep those legs, open up those hips. Let's get ready for what's about to come. We're going to do each exercise for 1 minute. Take it in 10-second increments. If you need a break, take it. Only 3 to 4 second break, though, before you jump back in, okay? That is how we want this to go. So the first one we're going to do are dip punches with weights. So get pretty light. You don't want to go too heavy. With these, let me turn my timer on. So your feet are hip width apart. Your core is tight. Your shoulders are back. So you're going to dip and punch up. I want a lot of power in your punches. I want them really tight, and I want everything engaged, working. You will bend your legs a little bit. Okay, so you see how my movements are really tight, sharp. So what I love about this is the rotation that you get in your trunk. This is a movement we make a lot during the day. It's also a movement that can cause your back to flare up. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So your arms are getting it, your shoulders, your chest, your back, your abs, your legs. When you need a break, take it. Remember, 3 to 4 seconds. If you need another break a few seconds later, you take it. Breaks are not bad. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. I want you to have water. You definitely need water for this workout. Tiny sips though. We're going to be moving around a lot. And the last thing you want is like water sloshing around in your stomach, because that's just not fun. Okay, so next I want you to get a little bit heavier weights, and we are going to do monster walks. And these are really just exaggerated lunges. So you're going to take a big step forward like you're a big monster. Now, if you have any sort of issues with lunges, you can just walk. Just grab heavier weights than we are. But still get that walking motion. You just don't have to do the lunge as much, okay? Big, exaggerated movements. Turn around, go back the other way. You've got to keep your abs tight or you will wobble all over the place. You might still wobble all over the place, like me. But we're not here to be perfect or, we're here to have perfect form. That's the only kind of perfection I care about. Otherwise, we're all working hard. When you lunge out, your knee has to be behind your toe. Very important. Whew, take those breaks, remember. The breaks are not bad. You just don't want them to go on too long. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, my legs are crying out for mercy. Okay. I love this one. So we are going to do Spider-Man planks. Okay, so what is a Spider-Man plank? You're going to get in plank position. Okay, you're going to step, and then you're going to do knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Don't worry about actually being able to touch your knee to your elbow. You do the best you can. You take breaks when you need to. You encourage yourself. You be proud of yourself. Those are the only rules that apply. Oh, and good form, sorry. Knee to elbow, really squeeze those obliques. So when you step with your arm, you step with your leg as well, twice. Oops, I'm bumping into my couch, so I gotta move a little bit forward. Knee to elbow, as close as you can get it. Woo! Your heart rate should be up. Your heart should be pounding. Don't let your form falter. If your form starts to falter, you stay in plank like this. Good job. Sit back in a child's pose. Stretch those fingers way out. It's good. Good stuff. Okay. Next one we're going to do is a weighted sit-up. So you might find if you're newer or if your core strength is not yet where you want it to be, your abs are not as strong as they will be as you keep working out, you'll need to tuck your feet. I want you to hold a weight. You're only holding one, so you can go a little bit heavier. So if you're brand new, maybe you want to start with a 2 or 3. If you're a little ways into it, you can do a 5. I'm doing an 8. So we're going to do a weighted sit-up. So what does that mean? You sit back with that dumbbell on your chest, and then you squeeze up. Now, keep your feet together. What I don't want you doing is rocking and like jerking your body up. We are slow. We are controlled. It's really important that you stay aware of that. You guys keep going. I think my daughter got back in bed. Alexandra, get up. Alexandra. Yeah, right now. Up, Alexandra. Okay, good job. You guys are done with that one. Okay, I love these toe tappers. If you have a fireplace hearth or a stair, I would do the stair, except then you guys won't be able to see me. Maybe I'll twist you because YouTube can see me. So I'm going to go right over here. I'm going to hold weights, and we are going to go for 1 minute, and you're going to tap up. If you don't have anything to tap up on, then that's okay. Don't worry about it. You go just right in front of you. Can you guys see me? So you're tapping on that bottom step or your fireplace hearth. If you have something else really, really heavy that doesn't move around, I don't want you doing this on top of a dumbbell because need to, but do not quit. You finished the minute. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. We are working it out. It's all about pushing ourselves. It's not about being perfect at everything. Cherise, good morning. Am I pronouncing your name right? People mispronounce my name all the time. I'm always Sharon or Shauna. It doesn't bother me at all, but I'm aware that I probably do it to other people too. Okay, so next we're going to do sumo squat pulses with a jump. So again, I want you to go a little bit heavier. Your legs are strong muscles. If you're sore from yesterday, that's awesome. That's great. Still use the heavier weights. So you're going to go low, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little jump. So if you have any sort of issues or you're a weight beginner, just do tiny little pulses. You don't have to do the jump. Just go up straight, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm holding 16 pounds. It feels really good. Is it Cherise? Is that how you pronounce it? Or Cheris? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. We can do this. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. So someone wrote, I think it might have been you, Cherise, wrote on YouTube like, wow, what an awesome butt kicking. That is my goal for you guys every time we work out together. Because if we're going to show up, if we're going to do the work, then let's work hard and get in a good solid 20 or 30 minutes and then go on with our day and we don't have to think about it at all, which I love. Oh yeah, we're going to do standing mountain climbers. So you don't want to go too heavy. No heavier than a 5 unless you, and we're going to do this. Do you guys remember there used to be a machine, there still is, where you grab a handle up here and there's a big long track and you move. It looks awful, but apparently people do it. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with my 5s, but I have my 2s right here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. Okay. So you got to keep everything tight. So opposite arm to opposite leg. So arms up, the opposite leg is up. Squeeze your abs, keep everything tight. Make sure there's nothing you can step on and trip over. Oh my gosh, my form's good, so I'm keeping this weight. Butt kicker. I'm gonna drop down. Come on, it's still challenging, but help to drop down. You can drop completely, don't quit. Don't quit. Oh my gosh. Come on, 6 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Ooh, have a little sip of water. So last night, dead asleep, like 1:15 in the morning, and the alarm starts going off. Fire, 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 fire. So loud, really loud screeching alarm. Fire, fire. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I get out of bed, I come out here, I immediately am smelling, looking, because the kitchen's, right there. My kids are screaming upstairs, Mom, what's going on? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Trying to figure out what's happening, and I'm like dead asleep. So I'm a little out of it. Okay, so we're gonna do chop, chop. So I want you to pretend like you're holding a hatchet and you're chopping your way through a forest, bushes, whatever, to make your way through. So you can hold a single weight. I'm going with a single 5-pound. You're gonna have to squeeze your shoulders. I still want you controlled. So this is the motion. So you're not wildly swinging. You're controlled. So I look all over the whole house and I'm like, I don't know what is happening. I go down to the lower level, check the garage, check the little apartment downstairs, go upstairs, and it's gone off at this point. It goes off for about 30 seconds. We all start to relax. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that was. It goes off again. Fire, fire. Oh my gosh. Like, how is this possible? Sweep the whole house again. And I'm like, if it happens again, I'm gonna have to call the fire department because I don't know what's going on. So luckily it didn't go off again. And then I noticed one of the fire alarm right outside my door had a red ring on it. So maybe it's the battery, but yeah, nothing like giving you a heart attack when there's a low battery in your fire detector. Oh, 3 more seconds. Keep it tight, controlled. Good job. So it took me like an hour to go back to sleep. So I am definitely feeling the effects of that. Okay. Sorry I'm yawning. That's gonna happen today. We are going to do plank jacks. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You're gonna jump wide and together. Now the trick is, this is your position. I don't want you like this. I don't want you like this with sway back. You are tight, you are controlled. If you can't do the jumping apart, you can step apart and step in. That's a thing. That's a modification. Modifications are fine. You're still going to work hard. Your core is tight. It helps to close your eyes. Picture those core muscles engaged, working hard. Now your your shoulders are probably on fire like mine after our chop chop that we just did. I'm getting my rear end handed to me. I can't tell what's more on fire, my legs or my shoulders. So I'm just taking the breaks I need, but I'm not quitting. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Sit back into child's pose. How are you guys doing? Woo! So again, I do not expect you to go through the whole minute without taking breaks. I don't do that. And I've been doing these workouts for 4 years. So don't worry about that. Just work out hard. When you need a break, take it. I'm more concerned with keeping those breaks short, because you're going to want to rest for like 10 seconds, but don't push yourself to get back into it. And then if you need another break, you take it. This weight feels really heavy. Okay, so again, you might need to anchor your feet under your couch or have your kids hold your feet or whatever. I want you up and across. So you can use this arm to plant you. You can kind of push up on your elbow a tiny bit, but I really want your abs to power what we're doing here, okay? So you're going across your body. You're gonna feel this in your arm, your chest, your back, your shoulder. You do not have to use a weight for this. You guys keep going. 20 more seconds, you're gonna switch. I have got to get this girl out of bed. We're all tired from last night. So can you please get up? Okay guys, you should have switched sides. We're doing 45 seconds on each side. Oh, and then when the second fire alarm went off, my younger daughter was like, Mom, I heard somebody say, get over here. And I'm like, what? So they were completely freaked out. So, you know, what you want to be doing at 1:15, 1:30 in the morning. Come on, we got this. Squeeze up and across, up and across. Drop the weight if you have to finish. 2, 1, done. Tina's here. Tina. Love it. I love that you guys say hi to each other. Do you guys know each other? I do have a bunch of friends that do this, which is really fun. Okay, so next one we're going to do, you are going to take a weight. You want to go a little bit heavier, so I'm going to grab my 8. So you're going to step out into that side lunge. Now remember, what do we have to do? We have to stick our butt way back to keep our knee behind our toe, and you're going to come up and press out in front. So there's a chance I might end up dropping this for my 5 at some point. Who cares? That's not bad. Dropping down ensures that you are listening to your body. You are continuing to have good form. And here's what I tell people. They say, how do I know when to drop down? You drop down when your form starts to falter. You don't drop down when the weight gets heavy. If the weight gets heavy, take a little break, get back into it, stick with the weight you have. If you notice you're struggling or starting to use bad form or going off momentum, I want you to drop down. 10 more seconds on this side. Now, when you go the other side, you're going to go the other leg, but your arms are still going to have this weight. Other side. So lunge over, make sure that your knee's behind your toe. When you bring that knee up, you have to really engage your abs. They should already be engaged, but you're going to focus on them a little more to keep your balance on that one leg. So my form is good. My weight is getting heavy. So I just took a little break. Okay. My form's starting to falter. So for the last few seconds, I drop down to my 5, 2, 1, done. Okay. Guys, we are rocking this workout. I'm just here to tell you. So, with this one, you're going to have your toes up off the ground. Just in your heels, you're going to roll onto your toes, and you're going to do a little jump on your toes and then come down. It is a very small range of motion in your jump, okay? It's going to kick your butt. You do not have to do the jump if you're just starting out. So up on your toes, jump. So when you go up and down in your jump, you're on the balls of your feet. You have to really squeeze your abs, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. Oh, it is challenging for such a small move. Really squeeze, get up as high as you can, and do that jump. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing great. Couple more exercises, and then our cool down. 10 more seconds. I know, deceptively difficult exercise. Your calves are on fire. One more. Whew. Okay. How are you guys doing? I hear you. Okay, sorry. While I yawn. Your back, your feet are up. Pump, pump, pump. I want you to squeeze your abs as hard as you can. If you need a little help with your balance or your core strength is not where you want it to be, just keep one foot lightly down. Don't plant it. Just keep your toes on the ground. Okay, come on. Let's do it. You gotta breathe. You're gonna wanna hold your breath. Don't do it. Remember to plant that one foot lightly if you need a little help with your balance. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I know, I'm with you. We are all in this together. Your legs are parallel to the ground. This is a Pilates move. It was always one of my favorites when I did classes. I loved Pilates. It did not change my body the way these workouts have. It's definitely great. Any movement, any exercise is great. But in terms of getting results, where you want to be, how you want to feel, what you want your body to look like as I got older, Pilates, yoga, running, all that stuff worked when I was younger. It would lean me out more. I'd become a little bit more defined. Not once I got older and had kids. It just didn't work for me. Okay, we are going to do knee highs with a bicep curl. And then we're done because my kids are not waking up and that's a problem. Oh guys, we're done. Sorry. Look at that. Look at that. Lunge to one side, keep that knee behind your toe. Your stretches can be deeper now, right? Because we are warmed up. Straighten your legs, pull on your calves, ankles, shoes, whatever. I love spending this time with you. I really, really do. My triceps are still sore from Monday's workout. It's good. Press your fingertips towards you. Give yourself some hugs because you deserve them. Very proud of you guys. Tomorrow morning, let me know what you want to do. I have some ideas. Do we want to do a balance workout? We all love a balance workout, right? Anyway, send me your requests. If you want a tip, Sean-Visco means a lot to me. And remember, share with your family and your friends. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day.